Into our session, we bring a special guest, an amazingly talented artist from around Essex, into the studio. And I'm delighted to say, we meet Luthernist for the first time tonight. How you doing, my man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm well. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Honestly, it's been a long time coming in my mind that I've wanted to have you here, because ever since you uploaded your track Underground to us, which you heard earlier on the show tonight, I was like, I hear something there. We've got to make this happen. So I'm so excited you're here. Thank you so much for coming in. First time on the show. How you doing? How are things in 2023? Tell me all about it.
Oh man, 2023 has been a groundbreaking year for me.
Yeah.
That rhymed. It's been a great year actually. Great year. I've got some experience, performing at gigs, recording with a variety of different artists. I've learned a lot about life and myself and as a musician. And kind of like tapping into different pockets of styles and looking forward to how I can adapt and evolve in the years coming with my artistry. It's been great all round.
Yeah. And kind of when you say, as we'll come on to discuss and discover when we talk through this a little bit more, you kind of really you seem really free-flowing in your music. You're spoken word artist and a rapper. What has channeled you down this, I don't know, this certain path of creativity when you think back to, those early days, those embers of wanting to get into music and create these kind of records, the writing process? Talk me through that.
I think it's more so to do with listening to other artists, finding different styles and molding them to gelling them together to kind of create something that's unique and different. Also, it's something I've adapted over time. I kind of learned how to write raps, and then I thought to myself, let me learn how to write poems, and I kind of gained a strong interest in expressing myself in different formulas that came across very well.
Yeah. And can you remember the first time you started sort of writing verses or poetry and sort of those, did it come across really naturally, or was it kind of like a subconscious thing? You were sitting there like, I want to kind of be, a rapper or a spoken word artist. How did it sort of, evolve like that?
Yeah, so in terms of rapping, that started off when I was about 14. I remember it was just me wanting to write something. So what I did was it's really funny because I took a song, I basically copied the lyrics, but then I tweaked it a bit.
Right, yeah.
Kind of like to my own style. And
that's not strange nowadays, right?
No, of course. But after that, I kind of gained some sensation. I was like, I really I'm enjoying this. I like this a lot. I was into it. And then after that, I kind of just stepped away from copying that one song and I turned it into my own. And I just did that consistently. I remember after school, every day I'd write a song, 2-3 songs, about, it would be like a verse, 2 verses. I do that consistently to the point where I had more objectives. I wanted to write 3 verses in a song. I wanted to have a bridge in a song. I wanted to do spoken word. And then that kind of developed as I grew more into writing. And then when I was about 15, I got into writing poems. Actually, Tupac inspired me a lot. I read his book, The Rose That Grew From Concrete. It's an anthology of his poems. I really, really, really admired how he was able to take certain words, put them together to whether to talk about love, politics, society, and being black, most importantly.
Just think about him. It's just such a great loss. And you feel like artists like that, but particularly him, how he would picture the world now.
It was
it's just so fascinating to think about, isn't it? And the records he might make and what he would talk about. But
so fascinating.
You're clearly obviously trying to channel some of that and the inspirations you've drawn from him.
Yeah.
And it's interesting with spoken word and poetry, isn't it? Because some people choose to, stay away from the music and not incorporate music into their art and their creativity. What kind of maybe channeled you to go towards a direction of music and, rap or kind of, rhyme over a beat?
I think it was more so to do with what was around me, what I was listening to, what I observed from the radio, and also what people were into. Because obviously, everyone has a specific style that they like to listen to, with UK rap or whether it's hip hop. And I thought to myself, how can I reinvent myself that can fill a gap in this market with rap, but also bring a foundation where it's recognizable from a young and old demographic. So I thought to myself, there is a way for me to do this, and that is by me just being myself and not trying to imitate a star or trying to fit in with people, and
totally
letting a variety of different folks that it's cool to be yourself. It's cool to be nerdy. It's cool to be geeky. it's cool to to be complex, to enjoy complex things. And so I kind of just wanted to adapt and really represent that, to different kind of backgrounds. And
there are kind of moments in like when you're in your flow and your poetry and you're sort of getting ideas on the page or however you do it, and you kind of look at a verse or a line you've wrote and going, how on earth did I do that?
Yeah, that happens so many times. Like when I leave a studio after I've finished recording a song, I'm like, I did this, or I listen back to something I made when I was like 16. That happened to me the other day actually. I was going through my old stuff on my hard drive, and then I was like, wait, I wrote this song. I don't remember it. It becomes a blip. It's really fascinating because when you're so engrossed into your endeavor, you don't look back. You're constantly looking forward, and that's just the frame of mind I'm at every time I make something.
Yeah. I think the thing that hooked me in instantly for me is like kind of like the beat that you use was kind of like hooked me in straight away before even some of the lyricism came in, because like as we'll hear,
grief like I can't get a piece.
I've thoroughly enjoyed it, but shall we give people a taste of what you're all about?
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right,
super ready.
This is Eyes Watching, Luthernist, live in session here on the show right now.
Yep. Check it. Eyes Watching, out now on all streaming platforms. Shout out Jake Beach, BBC. Check it. Everybody. Yeah. If you don't know who I am, I'm Luthernist. The world will soon know. We about to blow. And it goes like this. Look to the left and the right of every corner. Killers man hunting down for slaughter. Friends can turn to foes, so be cautious. There's no sight. Check it out, Look to the left and the right of every corner. Killers hunting down for slaughter. Friends can turn to foes, so be cautious. Check it goes like this. Just another day walking down the street. Police giving grief like I can't get a piece. Just peep inside my mind. I woke up a blind beyond these times. Crossing flames from the stain on my eyes. How one must balance the struggles and pressure to manage. Eyes watching my traces like fabric. If it wasn't for rapping, Lord knows my serendipity of survival was a pity. Lust is what we die for. Suckers falling to knees, trying too hard to please. Violence increase. The streets a war zone for survival, despised by society. So I must have something to die for. Between us, you know the dangers. They tell me to love thy neighbor, but I'm careful of strangers. I take a minute, look around, hearing the sounds of whispers. Eyes watching now, better pray you don't get found in your whereabouts. It goes like this. Look to the left and the right of every corner. Killers man hunting down for slaughter. Friends could turn to foes, so be cautious. Check it out. Yeah, look to the left and the right of every corner. Killers man hunting down for slaughter. Friends can turn to foes, so be cautious. There's no sight of love when you're I live and walk around without surrender. Struggle to amends, refine the peace. Shadows crawling my feet indiscreet. In the center of these four walls I pause, pondering, I wonder life beneath the sun. Evil eyes looking every corner for karma to come. An avalanche trained to watch all surrounding. Snakes betrayed the team. Angels showing signs in my dreams like the flow of water in streams. Whilst railing plastic, my words strapped from the wrath of challenges. Past thoughts, reform mistakes, tinkering my mind till today I face away in the face without a single trace. Relocated to change, throughout time we will break, but heal for the better. Whenever I'm looking to the sky, the silver lining must be a light for me to try. Fight the demons, danger lurks around this evening without reason. Truths, forms of thoughts breathe tonight. The dark is where we survive to suffice. What's hidden comes to light. Look to the left and the right of every corner. Eyes watching in every corner. Friends can turn to foes, so be cautious. There's no sight of love when you're fooling. Look to the left and the right of every corner. Killers man hunting down for slaughter. Friends can turn to foes, so be cautious. There's no sight of love when you're fooling. Yeah. Eyes watching, yeah.
Man, big up yourself, Luthernist. Honestly,
thank you.
One take, that is just incredible. Eyes watching, Luthernist here on Introducing Essex. Man, you got some talent going on, right? I mean, jeez, you would just you just get lost, man, don't you?
Yeah,
eyes closed and you just go for it.
Different realm every time I approach it.
Man, totally enjoyed that, and we're going to be getting a dose of an unreleased track very, very soon at the end of this. Luthernist live in session with me here on the show right now. And if you didn't love him before, well, I hope you do now. Kind of getting the themes in the start of that track, has rap music and this channel, this direction of music saved your life? Because you kind of touch on it in your lyricism like earlier. Is it giving you that kind of direction and that guidance that you wanted?
Definitely. I say rap's influence on me is like a mentor. It's definitely changed my life. It's helped me. It's helped my perception in life. It's helped me mature. It's helped me grow. It's helped me discover things that I didn't know about myself. Yeah. It's made me enjoy the essence of life all round. It's kept me on my feet. It's kept me disciplined. Before I discovered it, I was around the wrong type of people, and they weren't bringing me up. It wasn't keeping my spirits high. So when I discovered that, it brought a different feeling. It pleased me in different ways that I can't stop going back to. Yeah. It's just the freedom, the creative freedom to write how I feel, and if I'm not feeling great, I can just lay it down on a piece of paper and feel better. It's like a therapist, and it's very therapeutic for me to kind of just go into that realm when I feel I need to.
It's just, that's what music's all about, isn't it?
Definitely.
Like, how powerful is that?
Extremely powerful.
You feel like it's had such an impact on your life, and the people that you mentioned before, like it's taken you in the direction that you want to. You've taken ownership and control of that, and through that exploration, through that journey of doing the poetry, the spoken word, the writing, and getting all these ideas down. It just must be kind of like, because you're stuck in it, and it's your perspective, and you're just sort of going with what you think is right. To get a moment to sort of pop your head up and think, wow, like, look at the place from where I came from when I wasn't doing music, and how I feel now. Do you get those moments quite a lot?
A lot. I mean, recently, because I performed at the Great Escape in Brighton.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We were down there last year. Did it go all right?
Yeah, it was great. It was an amazing experience. Like, I was just looking back on life, like this year, this year, and before this year even commenced, I said to myself, I want to be performing at gigs. I want to be performing at places and exploring around exploring around outside of London, in London, to kind of just get a taste of what I want to build my future towards. And I'm so happy. I'm so proud because I got my little cousins. They're so happy. Like, they're like 2, 3, and they see me and they recognize, and they're so proud. They're so happy, and I know I'm in the right path. I'm doing the right things. Keeping my head up. I'm keeping my head high. Yeah. And I'm just enjoying it. I really am enjoying it. It's all God, all down to God. For putting me on this path and giving me this gift to share to the world and share to people that feel like they've been let down. I can, words can lift them up, and my art can, keep them going. That's what I want to do. That's what I've been.
You want your music to empower.
Yeah, it's empowering. That's all I want to do.
Yeah, it's so inspiring, even just for me to hear that from you, and just to hear how much music has done for you, even in this short time. God knows what it's going to do for you in the next, 10, 20 years, man. And that's so exciting to think about, right?
Yeah.
And is spoken word, kind of the rap music, solely kind of a project you feel like for you, or are you excited to work with other creatives, other artists that are kind of in the circle of people that you trust and the people that you connect with the most?
Both. I want, with me, in terms of working with people, I like to work with people who I truly, if I see them perform and I feel something within myself, I want to work with them, because I know if both energies synthesize, then it's like, it just creates something beautiful. So I'm very specific with who I like to work with, because I don't want to just bring anyone onto my projects. I want to work with people that understand my vision, that get my ideas, so I can see eye to eye with them. Yeah. They can teach me something as well as I can teach them. Yeah, that's important. Like, with collaborations, like, we totally advocate for it here on the show, but it's got to work for both of you, and both got to stay grounded as well and not get carried away. I feel like you're so much in that territory, and you're so aware of that. So so just excited to see what happens, it sounds like you've just come so far. So anyway, look, on the show here, if you're a regular listener to the show, Luthernist, and I hope you are. I'm there every week.
Scrolls through BBC Sounds the last few weeks. Oh god. We like to do a bit of an icebreaker game here on the show. So this week we kind of either take the artist name or we take a name from a previous time we play on the show, and we spend about 5 minutes and we come up with a game.
Right.
If I'm being totally honest, we're up against there's a lot of music to listen to. So we've called this week's game Going Underground, and of course we played your song Underground early on the show. We literally just took that and was like, yeah, you know, that'll work. Yeah. So basically we want you to hop on the tube tonight, and we want to test your knowledge of the historic network that transports millions of people around the capital each and every year. So yeah, just a bit of fun, no pressure. I'm even putting us on the carriage right now, and you can feel like in the vibe and the spirit as you're travelling through the capital on the Circle Line, or there you go. There's
Metropolitan.
The yeah. You know what this one is, right? So okay, 3 questions, multiple choice. Right. Don't look at the answers, all right? No. So right, question 1. We want a full house, of course, 3 out of 3. The London Tube is divided into how many zones? Is it A, 5, B, 9, or C, 15?
I want to say 9.
9?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So, 1 out of 3. Good knowledge so far. Good start. Okay, we're still on the, we believe, on the Metropolitan line.
It sounds like it, yeah.
Sounds like we are, okay. Good knowledge. I mean, that's just scary even, to think that. Question 2. Which of the following colours does not show up on the London Tube map? Is it A, red, B, green, or C, purple?
I want to say C.
C?
Yeah.
Purple. Okay. I reckon you are absolutely... You're spot on. Okay, 2 out of 3. Okay, you're winning so far, all right? Yeah. And we're on this journey to... I don't even know the Metropolitan line very well.
I get it all the time.
I'm more of a Central Line kind of guy.
Line. Oh,
yeah, Holborn, Russell Square.
Oh, God, it's too human.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. All right, the third and final question. You're doing well. The door's going to open. No, hang on. There we go, all right. We're not getting off here, finally. But the final question. Which of the following movies features the London Tube? Is it A, Fast and Furious, B, Transformers, or C, Skyfall? This is for the full house, whilst we're cruising on the Metropolitan line right now.
I want to say Skyfall.
Skyfall?
Yeah.
Final answer? The forces.
I don't know. Now I'm looking at you like, is it Skyfall? Yeah, Skyfall. I'll go with Skyfall.
3 out of 3, my man. You did it. And we've just hopped off the tube in the middle of the tunnel somewhere because we've got things to do, people to see, and all of that. Thanks for doing that. Wow. A great bit of knowledge on the show right there. Yeah, I know. It's good beads of sweat, just like oh my god. That was this week's edition of Going Underground and never to be seen again.
Lost in the storm.
So absolutely, see what you did there. Look, thank you so much for coming on the show tonight.
No, I
really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Just before you leave us and perform your final track, what's the plan for the rest of 2023? You always say it's been a monumental year for you, and are you going to be performing live a bit more? Is that when you're kind of truly in your element? I get that feeling right now when we're in the studio.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to performing live for the rest of the year. I've actually got an EP coming out next week, surprisingly.
Oh, wicked. What's it going to be called?
It's called A Blind Eye Beneath the Golden Sun. There's a lot of spoken word in it. There's a lot of jazz, poetry. So it's a mixture of different things that's coming out on the 16th of June on all streaming platforms.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wicked.
So I'm looking forward to that, yeah.
So, and you just literally, I guess you want to kind of approach things with the same freedom, the same tenacity, the same confidence as you've shown previously. And I feel like things have fallen into place, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
that's the way to go. It's worked so far. Luthernist, thank you so much for coming in. You're going to perform a unreleased track for us right now.
That's right.
It's called Because I Want To. And just quickly tell us a little bit about the places came from. How does this differ from maybe, say, Eyes Watching, Underground, previous records?
Because I Want To is a lot more tender, I'd say. It's a lot more poetic than Eyes Watching. It's more of like a romantic type of song. It's like an open love letter.
Yeah.
Kind of want it to be, relatable to the couples, around the world.
Yeah. Propping up on Valentine's Day.
Yeah. It's a good song to play on Valentine's Day.
Wicked. Wicked. All right. Well, Luthernist, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We hope to catch you very, very soon, and let's get into it.
Yeah.
All right. This is Luthernist and Because I Want to, live here on Introducing Essex. Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Check it. Yeah. Check it. Two-step flow. Two-step flow. Two-step flow. Check it. Yeah. 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 Look. I couldn't beat the pressure when I met you. It's like we clicked from the moment we got together. However, I'm intrigued. You got me curious to know if you're the woman I dream. I mean, any companionship is deeper than what we think. I was ashamed you passed by. I was gabbling, guessing your name, waiting for an opportunity for you to get through to me. Since I found peace from our unity, I'm still waiting, fascinated and contemplating. Wasn't it tell your friend, which was my friend, drop the disc for us to connect. I got your contact, drop the text. Hours on end, spent days and nights fighting and talking. Early mornings yawning, learning and loving everything about you. This was the moment I prayed for. Your love is what I was made for. You're giving me something to fight for. Ooh, she's delightful. Beauty be recognizable from afar like the Eiffel. A woman with different layers like a trifle. Her kindness is to die for. My baby I ride for one time. I do this because I want to, not because I ever have to. Just know I don't want you. Understand? Check it out, check it out. Yeah, I do this because I want to. Yeah, I do this because I want you. What? You, check it out. Yeah, not because I ever have to. Just know I don't want you. Understand? I just need you. Yeah, check it. I ever have to. Yeah, look, as we progress, I realize patience takes time. I wanna be there for the rest of our lives. Don't fear the outcome after our fights. Keep your faith, cause loving you is right. And I seen the light we shed from our hearts was meant for us, won't break apart. Cause I believe in growth. It's been a while since someone special like you has given me hope. Remember us staring at the summer sky, sharing dreams we desired to achieve in life. Lost in your eyes in another world, our souls are close, embracing every moment for what we hope. The words we exchange to power from pain, happiness maintained to keep us sustained. Got me driven in a way, she has me attached. Something about her, she's a diamond piece shining brightly. Deep in my heart, cherish your devotion. Take this love letter as a token. Yours truly, not because I ever have to. Just know I don't want you. Understand? I just need you. I do this, check it. I do this, I have to. I do this because I want you. One time, one time, yeah, one time, yeah. I don't want you. Understand? Check it out, yeah. Because I want to, not because I ever have to. I do this because I want you, yeah. Yeah, because I want you, yeah.
Luthernist, man. Oh, what an absolute storm of a track. An absolute pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
In Introducing Essex. And honestly, we wish you the best of luck with the rest of 2023 because I feel like you're just going to absolutely kill it. Hopefully catch up soon, yeah?
Yeah, we will do. We'll do. Thank you, Jay.
See you soon.
Thank you.
BBC Music.